ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸಂಜೀವ್ ಅಂತ, ಅವಿಶ್ ಟೀ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಟೀ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬಟ್ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಖಡಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ನನ್ನ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಕ್ 4 ಥರ ಟೀಗಳಿದಾವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಟೀ ಅಂತ, ಇದು ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಟೀ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ ಅಂತ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಖಡಕ್ ಮಸಾಲಾ ಚಾಯ್, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟೀ ಇದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇದು ದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಯು ಪಿ ಬಿಹಾರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಫೇಮಸ್. ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಫ್ರಾನ್ ಚಾಯ್, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ದುಬೈಯಲ್ಲೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು ಜಾಫ್ರಾನ್ ಚಾಯ್ ಅಂತೇವೆ. ಇರಾನಿ ಚಾಯ್ ಆಗೋದು ಇದೇ ಇದರಿಂದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಸ್ಟ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೀಫು ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಾಳುಗಳು ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಈ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ ಇದು. ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಗರಿ 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 ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ಕೊಡೋ ಟೇಸ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ ಟೀ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಟೀ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂತದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇನ್ನೂ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಜೆಷನ್ಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಂದು. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ ಹಾಲು. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಲು ಇದೆ ಅದೇ ಅಂತ ಅಂತದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮನೇಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇವನ್ ನಂದಿನಿ ಹಾಲು ಇದ್ರು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ಫೈನ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಹಾಲು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಲು ತಗೊಂಡೆ, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಲು ಕುದಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು. ಸೊ ಈಗ 1 ಕಪ್ಪಿಗೆ, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೊಂದು ಟೀ ಲೋಟ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ ಎನ್ ಎವರೇಜ್ 90 to 100 ml. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಳತೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ, ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆನೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು. ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಒಂದಾಯ್ತು 4 ಗ್ರಾಮು. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ ಟೀಯಲ್ಲಿ 90 ml ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 6 ರಿಂದ 7 ಟೀ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇದರಿಂದ 7 ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಹಾಲು ಕುದೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಹಾಕಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಲು ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರದ್ದು 20% ವಾಟರ್ ಇರೋದು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೀ ಅರಳಿ ಇನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟೀ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಳತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಇರೋದು ಪ್ಯಾನು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಕೇವಲ 100 ml ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ಗೆ 200 ml ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ಗೆ 100 ml ಸಾಕು. ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ 100 ml ಇದೀಗ ಹಾಕ್ದೆ. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕುದಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ. ಹಾಲು ಕುದಿಯೋ ತನಕ ಪುಡಿ ಹಾಕಬಾರ್ದು, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಲು ತರ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಹಾಲು ಕುದೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಲು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟರ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 100 ml ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹತ್ತತ್ರ 6 ಕಪ್ಪು, 5 ಕಪ್ ಆಗಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಟೀ ಪುಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ ಇದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, 1 ಕಪ್ 90 ml ಕಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ಲಿ 3 to 4 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು. 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, 1 2 3 ಇದು 4. ಈಗ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕುದಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಧಾನ ಇಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಸರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದು ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ವೈಲ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗರಿ ಗರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನ ಇದೇ ತರ ಕುದಿತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದು 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ತಂತಾನೆ ಇದು ಬಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಫ್ರೆಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅನುಸಾರ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೋತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತಗೋತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅನುಸಾರ. ಬಟ್ ಟೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಸಾಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ. ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕೋಬಹುದು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂನ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಪುತ್ರ ರಿವರ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸುಮಾರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಯಂತ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗುಡ್ಡಗಾಡದಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಎಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈಕ್ ಫೈನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋಂಥ ಟೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಸಿಗೋದು ಇದನ್ನ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ ಯಾಕಂತೇವೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಂಟಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ನು ಕುಡಿಯಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಮೈಲ್ಡ್ನು ಸರಿ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ BP ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಸ್ಟ್ ಎರಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಹತ್ತತ್ರ 3-4 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂಥರ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಪ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಕುದೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಣ್ಣ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಫ್ರೆಗ್ರೆನ್ಸು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಇದರದು. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ದ ವೇ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಡನ್. ಸೊ ಕುದ್ದು ಒಂದು ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಇದನ್ನ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಪ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗೇ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕುದಿಸಿದ್ರು ಸಾಕು, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಪ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತರದ ಟೀ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಈ ತರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ, ಹಾ ಇದು ವರ್ತ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀ ಹಾಕಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ, ಟೀ ಪುಡಿ ಹಾಕಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 3-4 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕುದಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕುದಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೇನು ತಪ್ಪೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಒಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಎಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕುದ್ದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಂತ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಟೇಸ್ಟು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೌ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಸರ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸರ್ವ್ ಇಟ್. ನೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಪ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಟೀ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದರ ಘಮ ಘಮ ಪರಿಮಳ ನಿಮ್ಗಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಪಕ್ಕದವರಿಗೂ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೂಪರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್. ಬನ್ನಿ ತಾನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ರೈಟ್, ಯುವರ್ ಟೀ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಪ್ ಅಸ್ಸಾಂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೀ. We started a company in year 2018, incorporated, with me and my wife and father. So we are supplying our products to supermarket, departmental store, large canteen, hotels and restaurant. We are among the few private limited companies in India licensed by Tea Board of India. As the reason, we offer garden fresh tea to the consumer, which is straight away sourced from the auction center or even directly from the garden. So our USP is that we do have 34 different type of flavor tea, which can not only give you the good health and also the wonderful experience with the qualitative result. And we purely focus on the problem solution rather than just selling a commodity. So that's the reason why we are serving more than 300 restaurants plus hotels and cafe across Bangalore and other part of India. And we are among the few exporters where we do have US FDA, and as well as we do private labeling for large volumes and private companies.
What inspired you to start your tea brand, and what's your mission?
Basically, it's part of the hospitality. In my schooling and college days, where we used to drink tea as a like friend and company, so it gives us a time for gossiping or maybe for a chit chat or maybe kind of an experience. Even though if the person is in any point of time or he may be in hurry, but the moment you say tea or coffee, he will stay with you for at least couple of minutes. During that, we do have chit chatting, and maybe it was the only reason for bonding at that point of time. And fortunately, I was a good tea maker, and I love to like serve the best tea just for the sake of hospitality to my friends, relatives and family. So that's how I got into it. And also in the past, I worked with a couple of FMCG companies that has given me the understanding of this industry in very well. And before I even start this company, I worked with one of the big brand as a national head, where I used to take care of pan India sales and operations. So all things put together, my experience, my love towards tea, which has brought me here with my AVISH Tea brand, and we are now serving from the past 8 years more than 300 clients across India.
How do you select and source your tea leaves?
Primarily, most of the teas are being sourced from Assam, places like Golaghat, Silchar, Jorhat, Dibrugarh and Guwahati, where the finest qualities teas are being grown. and I'm professionally tea tester and tea blender. For that reason, I know how to select the right tea for the right audience, which is the best color tea, which is going to give you the best taste, which is going to perfect match with that particular audience. And in India, every 100 kilometers there is going to be a change of water. It could be milk or it could be the process of people expectation, all put together. We know the pulse of the market. So considering that, from North India to till South India, I have tried like most of the teas. So we know the pulse of this industry. So for that reason, we know what can be the solution for that.
In India, are tea consumers more or coffee consumers more?
Primarily, India is a tea drinking country as a large. Of course, South India is now like originally where the coffee was grown, and still now there are a lot many coffee lovers, especially in Bangalore city. But apart from Bangalore, if you go another 200 or 300 kilometers away from Bangalore city, especially towards northern Karnataka or maybe northern part of India, very limited people are there. Out of 100, you will find hardly 2 or 5 people who loves coffee. Otherwise, everywhere it is tea. That's it.
Out of your 34 flavors of tea, which one is your best or personal favorite?
As I told you, right, we are specialized in giving you the flavors and experience based tea, which is like, if I tell you, like, since India drinks primarily milk based and sugar and, that kind of teas. So, my hot selling teas are like Kadak Masala, Bombay Cutting Chai, or Saffron tea. Purely, the Kadak Masala is an like ideal tea where all North Indian, like people who come from the like Delhi, MP, UP, Bihar, that kind of like, people where they have different palate expectation. So the Kadak Masala is exactly curated for that people. And if you see the Bombay Cutting Chai, which is part of customized or the flavored for the western part of India like Goa, Gujarat and Maharashtra, where they do prefer more ginger and cardamom teas, which they do club with the snacks like farsan or vada pav, or it could be like various snacks of that part of India. Saffron tea is more or ideal for South India, where we prefer little bit of saffron based tea, which is mild and goes very well with idli and like dosa kind of a product. So it is by and large with the palate expectation, the consumer expectation according to that.
Do you have your signature tea blend?
See, my signature blend is in milk tea we say it's Kadak Masala Chai, and in non-milk tea it is Kashmiri Kawa. The Kashmiri Kawa is my signature blend, where in non-milk tea which is one of the highest sold product.
Where are your tea products available in India?
My products are straight away available on my website. You can log into my avisht.com and you can order it. We sell any like varieties of tea from my website across India. We do offer free door delivery above 500 rupees order.
Who are your main competitors and how do you differentiate your brand from them?
Ideally, there are various markets and different market have different competitors. But rather than focusing on any of the competitors, we try to see how we can give them the better. End of the day, customer is a king. If I can make him happy, if I can give him the better experience, if I add some solution to his problem, that is how the game changes. Rather than focusing on what I cannot do, let us focus on what we can do better. That's how the works.
What are the benefits of drinking tea, including green tea and herbal tea?
Ideally, tree drinking is a two thoughts behind that. One is the social cause, as well as it's an habit basically. From morning we drink tea, afternoon also we drink, and late in the evening. Basically, it starts in the way like morning. It gives you hydrate you and gives you a little trigger of caffeine, which will stimulate your brain cells to work faster. Part two, post lunch, what happens? Whatever we eat, we feel like little drowsiness. So when you drink little bit of tea, it is, since it's an acidic, whatever the fat has been converted in your body, especially in your tummy, so that helps you to digest it, and it gives you again re-energize you, and moreover it increase a bit about your body temperature as well.
What are the benefits of drinking tea, including green tea and herbal tea?
See, ideally herbal tea or green tea, there's are going to be one of the best teas. Basically, how you perceive towards that, it itself is not a medicine. There is no tea which we straight away say that it is a medicine. It is nothing but a like supporting system to your entire mechanism. And as far as green tea or any could be herbal tea, which is going to add a value to your system in terms of as a herb. If you are drinking one ginger, that is also medicine in terms of Ayurvedic. So likewise, when you club certain things with the tea, that gives you a kind of medicine to your body, which try to sort certain problems, but itself is not a medicine.
How is tea industry evolving?
Tea industry is one of the fastest growing industry like any other industry, because see, as far as India is concerned, whatever we are growing in India, 95% of the entire production is being consumed in India itself. That is a very interesting part of it. So we are not much focused as on that, as per my knowledge, much on the export market. We are now gradually shifting towards like specialty tea, and that is being exported from India to other part of the world. Yes, but if you take at the total, 95% of the market still loves milk and sugar based tea only. 5% of it that is going to exports, that could be like your Darjeeling tea, or it could be a white tea, or it could be green tea, or any other specialty tea, or even maybe turmeric ashwagandha tea. If you see at the totality, it is hardly less than 5%. That is how the overall contribution in terms of product wise.
How do you stay ahead of trends and consumer preferences in the tea industry?
Consumers are now becoming more focused about their health, their overall like well-being. So yes, it differs in this way. Like if the person is living in Bangalore, where he is doing 9 to 6 job of sitting job, he may not need that kind of like a caffeine level. So that's what he tried to focus on the health-based products, that is green tea or Kashmiri Kawa tar, because he sits entire day in one place, or maybe hardly get a time to move out, or maybe during his coffee break he will go out. But at that point of time, he may not see any value in just drinking the like milk based or sugar based tea. That's what he prefers to choose something else for rejuvenating it. And vice versa, if you go to other part of the Karnataka, where there are more of physical labor is involved, where already there is a enormous of heat and sweat is already happening, so they are not much concerned about the sugar and the other things. So they easily prefer the milk based tea. That is how it works. It's game of all about like what I'm expecting, or what is my like day-to-day activity. All my input depends upon that.
What is the demand for blended or flavor tea in the market?
See, ideally, if I tell you the number wise, which I've already described you, 90 to 95% of the people still are like more inclined towards milk, sugar, and routine based tea. 5% of the people who are willing to do little experiment, or would like to explore, or who focus from the like health perspective, they prefer to drink green tea, or it could be turmeric ashwagandha tea. All this is because of that. So it's end of the day, what I'm looking exact, or what my what the problems you can solve out of your tea. That is what it is all about. Or what I'm looking, are you giving me that? Because everybody has certain expectation from certain product. If you take annually, it could be like mobile, or it could be bike or car. Everybody comes with a certain perception and expectation. Out of that expectation, what is the problem and what is the solution you can offer? Everything depends upon that. Even same thing applies in the tea as well. What a consumer expecting? It's a health, it's a just time, or it's a particular health benefit. So on that note, how are you matching with that expectation and the delivery? It's all about that.
What makes your brand unique from other brands?
Primarily, as I told you, right, we are sourcing it from the directly from the auction center or in the garden places. So there is no middleman out of that. I supply straight away, which is being sourced from garden. So since there is no much of overheads, there is no too much of advertisement. So whatever the surplus amount is left, it is you, me, and my customer. So all the values will be straight away passed to the consumer. All my teas every weekly or maybe 15 days, every batch we procure it from there. We straight away supply to the most of the consumers across India. So there is no question of preservatives, there is no question of storage, there is no question of unwanted like waiting of it. Tentatively, most of the times, whatever the tea it comes from the market, it takes like 15 to 20 days to arrive from like Assam or various location. Then it is gets stored, then it gets processed, and various blending things happens. Again it packs. So tentatively, on an average, 1 to 1.5 month only just left to like this process. When it reaches to the market, again another 15 to 20 days left. So on an average, if you see like bare minimum, any tea what you are drinking, as per my knowledge, it is straight away not less than 2 to 3 months old. And when you put in another year expiry date, it has been extended to another few months. So what is the point? I am straight away like bypassing all these barriers. We straight away pluck it from the garden and straight away serve to the cup. That's how the value addition happens, and that too more affordable, because end of the day it matters how are you adding value in terms of how much I'm saving, what experience I'm giving, and what is the value addition I'm bringing. Because everything hovering around one simple question: why should somebody choose Avihs Tea? So we are trying to add value in that point.
Can we find Avihs Tea brand in international markets?
Yes, as of now we have US FDA. We are already tied up with the Amazon and various other things. We have already listed in Amazon.
How do you engage with your customers?
Wherever we possible, we give it a chance. So we do a tea testing and serving experience, where we allow them to prepare sometimes their own varieties of tea as per their taste and expectation. Let's simplify in this way. There is a person who likes very spicy food, or he may be liking it very pungent food. At that point of time, we know this person is that. So we allow them and experience them that kind of teas which is more designed for that. Customized for that sequence. There are some people who want gentle, subtle, or very mild, or maybe the mellow taste. So at point of time, we offer them a certain product. So every customer is unique in his own way. So we try to understand. We give them the options. Sometimes the people will figure it out. This goes well with me. This doesn't go well with me. So at that point of we'll try to figure it out again. First round trial, second round, third round. Yes, this is my best. So likewise, it's just like you are selecting your clothes for yourself. It is the same way even tea works for you.
What is the best feedback you have received from your customers?
Yeah, we have received so far best feedback, because we are already serving more than 300 plus customers across India. I mean the largest hotel, cafe, and canteen chains, where every day more than thousands and thousands of people are consuming our product. So we are straight away selling 15 to 18 tons of tea per month. This is what the bandwidth we are catering to as of now. So you can straight away imagine the number of cups being served on that basis.
How do you ensure the quality of your tea leaves?
Tea testing, procurement, and quality analysis is straight away taken care of me. Because since I told you I'm the professional tea tester and the blender, I do personally test varieties of tea from the various parameters. It has to pass through in terms of color, its taste, and its steadiness, and that too after putting the milk, how long it can sustain with milk, how the tea decoction reacts with the different milk. Like it could be like condensed milk, powder milk, cow milk, buffalo milk, or various type of milks are there. So we try to see which is the best out of the different permutation and combination. And also in the tea, it equally matters that water. It could be like Kaveri water in Bangalore, or it could be bore water, it could be distilled water. Various factors involved there. So by and large, I am the person who set SOP for every cafe or hotels, and we have different measurement norms. Based on that, I educate the people how you can make best of the best tea out of this within the available resources.
What does tea mean to you?
Tea is straight away for me the energy. Tea is the hospitality. Tea is the love. Tea is the the moment you are taking from somebody for a while. That's straight away the connecting factor to you and others, and a subject of a little gelling with other person as well. So it gives you whole ecosystem. That's all about the tea.
What is the shelf life of your tea products?
Basically, on an average, all the CTC tea will have 11 months of shelf type. So when we procure, when the cut CTC, cut, tear, curl, when it is being prepared from the factory, it will tentatively it will have 11 months when you keep it in a good condition. And all the other green tea or other leaf based tea, they will have almost 24 months of tentative shelf life. So we keep it in a good condition in a vacuum warehouses. We have 3 warehouses across Bangalore city, which are well designed to maintain the tea quality. So that's how we maintain the quality of it.
Where is your warehouse located?
See, we have 3 warehouses across. One at close to Kanakpura Road, one is at Uttaralli Kengeri Road, Central Warehouse, and one is at SEZ zone behind Bangalore International Airport.
Will you customize the blend?
We do customized blends. As I told you, one under the CTC, that are milk based teas are there. There are certain flower based teas are there. There are herbal blends are there. There are wellness and health based teas are there. We try to first ask what is that you want to do. I mean, that is who is your target market, and what is the quantum you. I mean, if you are starting as a new cafe, you cannot determine immediately. So we give them very smaller samples. We allow them to explore with their existing customer. They will come back after maybe month of time or maybe couple of days with their feedbacks. Then we do customize and give them the different combination and permutations on that basis.
White labeling is available?
Definitely, we do white labeling for large volumes. We have already done for a couple of companies. We are already doing it to one of the Canadian, Indian IT engineer who has started his company in Canada. So we are doing it like that.
How are Avihs Tea products are priced?
We try to see what the value addition first we are doing it, because since the tea market is very much open and known to most of the people nowadays. So where we see the gap, or in terms of where is the expectation and where is the solution, we try to give the best of the best possible thing with limited budget and the finest of the finest quality.
What factors are contributing for the tea cafes to get closed quickly?
As per my observation, most of the cafes do start with, they may not have the proper experience in this case, or maybe they get influenced, somebody is already doing it, I will also do it. I may be from X background, and suddenly if he is doing it, even I will also ride the wave. Things doesn't work like that. Whenever you do any business, or it could be any profession, you will have to spend little time about the training, or trying to understand, or little getting educated about it, because there is nothing like everywhere you will get a red carpet. There is also lot many dark side of the story. Without understanding it, jump into action, it is like you are about to collapsing it everything. So my sincere advice to all the people who are about to start is that please get interview or take advice of the people who are already in the business. One, if not, consult people like me who are already serving more than 300 restaurants across India. And the first and fundamental point to be observed here is that if you start the day one cafe, your fixed cost starts with you. For example, your rent, your labor salary, your expenses, all other overheads start, even though you may sell or you may not sell. And to run a successful cafe, at least you need 5 to 8 months of just cooling period. We call it as just a buffer period, where you will at least understand what is the dynamics of the market, and what is going pros and what are the cons, and what are in favor of you, which is not going, things are well. Basically, you are going to figure it out. After 12 months, you can see, yes boss, you have seen one season from January to till December. So then you will have certain data in front of you, because every position, every place, every different locality has a different crowd, different people, different expectation. Basis on that, there are same brands, same outlets work excellent in certain places, and they may not work that great in other. It's all about, as I told you, right, people expectation. Are you in the right place or in the wrong place, or right products with the right people and right promotion, all about that. So I suggest that I do advise various people who come and approach me for that. Most of the times I have given them free of cost the advices, and they eventually come back with their knowledge, and they take my product as well.
Which region in India consumes most tea?
As per my observation, the knowledge, Marthali, Whitefield, HSR layout, where people come from the tea background, which is northern part of India, are the highest people, including the eastern part of India. When you come towards southern part of Bangalore, there are more chances of coffee lovers. And now there is nothing like hard and fast rule. By and large, every people are there. But as a data, if I understand, as per my knowledge and experience, northern part of India, east part of India, or some part of central part of India, there are highest tea consumers are there.
What are the biggest challenges one faces in the tea industry?
See, maintaining quality and consistency is one of the fundamental challenges, because what happens, tea is a agricultural crop. Every season it changes because of its weather, the quality of the cultivation, or it could be various factors. Trust me, like in the same plant, if you procure the same month tea, after 6 months again you see there is going to be different in the taste or the quality, because it is nothing to do with the plantation. It's basically everything depends upon the quality of the rain, type of soil, the way it is being cultivated. So there are ideally first flush, second flush, and rainy flush, and as well as end of the season. Different flush will have different characteristics, and you will have to choose the best one which suits your market in terms of product, price wise and quality wise.
What opportunities do you see in the tea industry?
Industry, as I told you, industry is observing, as per my understanding and knowledge, till 2035. Industry is expected to have CAGR of 3 to 4% of growth. No doubt it's one of the fastest growing business, but you will have to encash in a right way so that you can make the better future. In the tea industry, we see it as a wholesaling business. You can also opening the kiosk, you can do the e-commerce business, only modern trade and retail, or you can also choose to do an export, or you can also be an expert consultant for the business. So every vertical has its pros, cons, challenges, and how well you can adopt to that particular chemistry that makes you success. You cannot do everything at every time. You will have to see how a doctor has a bone specialist, has heart specialist, neurologist. So likewise, even tea industry also has different specializations. You will have to figure it out which suits you the best, and you have to go according to that.
How do you ensure fair trade practices and support for tea farmers?
Whatever we are getting as a sales volume, some portions of is also been given to the farmers back, like it is voluntarily. It is not as a compulsory. Voluntarily we do as a our own will and wish, because we understand that it is not only for tea industry. By and large, anybody who is in agriculture industry, their livelihood is very difficult because they are dealing lot many uncertainties. It is not like us where we do have white collar job, 9 to 6 job, and we can easily understand. Their life is very hardest and toughest. That's what we salute, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. This is the reason why we know what is the pain, and at the best level, whatever we can do, we are also serving them at level best.
Can we expect Avihs Tea Cafe in future?
Straight away, I'm telling you, in the year 2032, this is our ambitious product, ambitious project that we want to launch our IPO in year 2032.
Why Avihs is the best?
We are the one brand who are very much pocket friendly, who understand the customer in terms of what they are exactly looking for. We try to customize the situation, customize the blend as per the customer expectation, because if that is not possible, see, India has a various brands, various market, and every region, every 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, there is going to be a change of expectation of the taste. So we have all those solutions where we can meet up to our best. Sky is big, that is no doubt, but we are doing our best to do our best of the best. Thank you.